Starting off the interview, the last thing we expected was for Anurag Kashyap to lash out against the media in such a strong manner.
Media is not my enemy number one. I have angst against them. They sit in a chair and they assume. It's not just disrespectful to Huma, it undermines my relationship with Kalki.
He's upset and he's not mincing words. Anurag Kashyap says he's being victimized by the media.
Why so much angst against media?
Media is not my enemy number one. I have angst against them. Nothing. It's just I've been at the receiving end of lots of these stories.
You guys are public figures, so paparazzi and everything will follow.
I hope you followed. I hope they followed us and I hope they clicked pictures. The truth would have come out. The problem is they don't follow. They assume. They sit in a chair and they assume. And they gossip monger. It went on and I kept ignoring it. Till a point comes when everybody is like, why are you silent about it? I said, nobody asked me. Nobody ever asked me.
About your personal life, no one ever asked you?
Nobody ever asked me about whether I'm having an affair with Huma or not. So obviously, and then it was like, okay, Anurag is not saying anything, that means it must be true. And it not just is disrespectful to Huma, it undermines my relationship with Kalki.
The filmmaker further clarifying the big hug incident with Huma Qureshi.
The celebrities go ahead with their statements. And those statements are published and then media questions those statements. And then it's like, no comments.
Media assumes. Media doesn't question. Today's media does not question anything. They just assume. The funniest story is about a screening where I was seen with her, right? Huma came there and it was the media who says, why can't you pose with each other? They dragged her and it's like, fine, we put a picture together and we went and we saw the movie. We saw the movie and we all went back home. But media claims they saw us living together.
And finally, Kashyap also takes a moment to talk about wife Kalki.
What is right or wrong between me and my wife is nobody's business. And we are two people who have had this strong bond between us and will always have so.
At the end of our very long interview with Mr. Kashyap, this is what he had to say.
और फिर इसको एडिट करके मैनिपुलेट करके एक लाइन इधर से निकाल के एक आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट उधर से निकाल के मत छाप दो.
Very few cuts and absolutely no manipulation of quotes. Mr. Anurag Kashyap, maybe this time you're the one who's assuming.